This week on TechRap, it's finally here. Samsung launches the first smartphone with a flexible display, the Galaxy Round. Make quick video collages on Instagram with our app of the week, PickPlay Post. And we take a look at two phablets from local brand Starmobile, the Diamond V3 and V7. Hi, I'm Michael Josh, and this is TechRap, your weekly source for tech news, gadget reviews, app recommendations, and social media tips. It's our 50th episode of TechRap, and this week we celebrate at the Samsung Experience Center at SM Aros. If you've been around for any of our first 50 episodes, then you'll know that one of the devices that we've been looking forward to all year is a Samsung phone with a Youm flexible display, which Samsung showed off at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas back in January. The promise of flexible displays on a smartphone is really something to be excited about. In this concept video, which was shown off also at CES, Samsung shows you some of the possibilities. Well, this week Samsung showed off the first smartphone using that very same flexible display technology. They're calling it the Samsung Galaxy Round. The first iteration isn't quite the revolution that we had expected. The phone takes design cues from the Note 3. In fact, at 5.7 inches, it looks like a curved version of Samsung's newest phablet, complete with a stitched faux leather back. Samsung touts the phone as the world's first curved display smartphone. And while we're seeing slightly curved displays in the past, this one features a horizontal bend. So what can you do with a curved phone? One new feature is called the roll effect. Tilt the round to one side and it brings up a status page with date, time, battery life, and other notifications. Another feature called gravity effect introduces new gestures that are tied into rocking the device. For now, it sounds gimmicky, but the phone also has pretty impressive specs. Take this, a 2.3 GHz quad-core processor, a whopping 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of storage, a 13 megapixel camera, and a 2,800 milliampere battery. The phone will initially only be available in Korean markets in luxury brown. No word on pricing at the moment. We haven't seen the phone in person yet, but we're curious. How would the phone look like if it was in your pocket, and how would it feel if pressed against your face? That is still something that we need to find out. What are your thoughts on the Samsung Galaxy Round? Let us know using the hashtag TechRap. It isn't just Samsung working on curved displays. In fact, the other South Korean tech company, LG, also announced this week that it is working on a curved OLED. Rumors have it the phone could be released as early as next month and will feature a display that measures 6 inches diagonally. Unlike the Galaxy Round, however, the new LG phone will be curved from top to bottom. I got great news for you gamers. Aros, the gadget manufacturer, is prepping to launch the second iteration of their Android-powered tablet made specifically for you gamers. The Android-powered Gamepad 2 sports a 7-inch display upgraded to a 1280 by 800 resolution. The Gamepad 2 has a 1.6 GHz quad-core processor and 2 GB of RAM. In terms of storage, the tablet is available in 16 and 32 GB variants with micro SD support for up to 64 GB. Aros' newest gaming tablet also has a new version of its game mapping tool, which lets gamers map any area of the screen to one of the physical buttons. The function makes the device compatible even with games that don't have native support for hardware controls. The Aros Gamepad 2 will be available end of October for $200. With the latest and greatest iPhones launched and in some stores, it's time for a new and improved iPad. Tech news site All Things D reports that Apple is planning a buy-invite-only event on October 22. Around the same time last year, Apple, in a separate event, launched the iPad mini. Now, will we finally get that iPad mini with a Retina display? And if we're lucky, we might even get a brand new Mac Pro. Watching TV and tweeting are two activities that go hand in hand, so much so that if you've missed the finale of your favorite TV show, then you know better to stay away from social media unless you want to be spoiled. Well, this new social TV phenomena is getting a boost, with Twitter and ratings company Nielsen working on a new service that measures this new Twitter TV audience. The service will measure how many tweets are made about a particular show and is smart enough to, for example, include tweets about the show The Voice and disregard tweets that have the word voice in it but have nothing to do with the show. It also measures what the total reach of these tweets is. For example, the highest ranking show for the week of September 23 was Breaking Bad, which had 1.2 million posts and a reach of 9.3 million accounts. Photo collages are nothing new on Instagram, but with the introduction of videos on everyone's favorite mobile photo sharing app, video collages are becoming the next big thing. And now, while we haven't figured out how to do it on Android, here's how you can do it on iOS.
For quick and easy video collages on Instagram, we recommend PickPlay Post. The app isn't free. You'll have to shell out $1.99 for it, but trust us, it's worth every penny. To start, pick a frame. There are 36 different options with different layouts and a number of content boxes to choose from. If you don't like the standard white frame, you can also tap Style and change the frame width, color, and even add rounded corners if you like. When that's out of the way, we move on to adding content. Tap on a box to insert a particular photo or video. If you pick a video, you can scrub through it to pick a start and an end time. This way, you can trim out unwanted portions. Hit Use, and it'll import the clip into the selected box. You can also move the clip inside the box to select the visible area. Flip and rotate the selected clip, and add a filter if you want. There are 7 to pick from. Let's choose Vivid. Do it all over again and fill in the remaining boxes. When you're done, you can preview your work of art. Optionally, you can click Video Setup and arrange to have the videos play sequentially and/or mute audio from one or all of the clips and add your own scoring from songs stored on your phone. When you're happy with the finished product, click Share. You can save to your camera roll and then upload to Instagram, send via email or MMS, or upload it to other sites like Facebook, YouTube, and Tumblr. Have the app already? Show us your best video collages by tagging Rappler on Instagram. This week, we take a look at 2 phablets from Starmobile, the Diamond V3 and V7. The number refers to the size of their displays. The V3 has a 5.3-inch screen, and the V7 a 5.7-inch screen. Both devices sport 1.2 GHz quad-core processors, 1 GB of RAM, 4 GB of onboard storage, expandable all the way up to 32 GB, and scratch-resistant Dragon Trail glass. The V3, introduced a few months back, is the less superior of the two, with 12 and 2 megapixel cameras, a basic camera app, and only up to 3G support. We weren't too thrilled with the display on the V3. It lacked punch, but for a sub 9,000 peso phablet, who can complain? But these complaints were addressed by the V7, a 720 by 1280 display that produced vibrant colors, support for HSPA Plus networks, the next best thing to LTE support, and a massive 2,600 milliampere battery. Starmobile's premium phablet comes with an 18 megapixel camera and an improved camera app, similar to the app on the Starmobile Lite. Performance-wise, both phones left much to be desired, and 2 benchmarking tests were also respectable. As a value add, Starmobile also ships both phones with protective cases, a jelly case for the low-end V3, and a premium leather flip case, and a stylus with a V7. If you're looking for a sub 10,000 peso phablet for your loved one this holiday, Starmobile's Diamond V7 gets the TechRap seal of approval.
And that was TechRap. For news and updates, don't forget, followrappler.com on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and Instagram. You know the drill, folks. New episodes of TechRap are posted every Sunday on Rappler.com. And if you're looking for old episodes, you can go to Rappler.com/TechRap. Send emails to techrap@rappler.com and join our conversation on social media using the hashtag TechRap. We're 2 episodes away from our anniversary episode, and we'd like to hear what you'd like featured on that milestone of a show. Until next week, I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.